Don't fix what's not broken. A popular saying and a good one. It advises against trying to fix or improve something that is already working fine. While it can be useful in certain situations, it can also hold us back from progress and innovation. The wisdom of don't fix what's not broken. This philosophy is all about efficiency and stability. When something is performing its job effectively, whether it's an old reliable car, a successful business process, or a personal routine, there's no need to spend time, money, and energy trying to change it. Trying to make a change could introduce new problems or create unintended consequences that make things worse than they were before. It's a risk-averse approach that values stability and reliability. Proverbs 19 verse 2. NIV, desire without knowledge is not good. How much more will hasty feet stumble? This verse speaks to the danger of rushing into changes without understanding the potential consequences, echoing the wisdom of not fixing what isn't broken without careful consideration. For example, if a team's workflow is consistently delivering great results, overhauling the entire process just for the sake of it might disrupt productivity and morale. The saying reminds us to appreciate what's working and avoid making unnecessary changes. The problem with this mindset: while the saying has its place, it can also lead to stagnation and complacency. If we only ever stick with what's working, we risk falling behind. The world around us is constantly changing, and what works today might not be good enough tomorrow. Matthew 25 verses 26 to 27, NIV. The parable of the talents, his master replied, "You wicked, lazy servant. So you knew that I harvest where I have not sown and gather where I have not scattered seed? Then you should have put my money on deposit with the bankers, so that when I returned I would have received it back with interest." While this parable has deeper meanings, it highlights the risk of inaction and not using what you have to gain more. In the context of don't fix what's not broken, it reminds us that not striving for improvement can be a form of negligence. Missed opportunities. By not fixing something that's not broken, you might miss out on a chance to make it even better. An old but working system might be slow and inefficient compared to newer technology. A good process could become a great process with a few tweaks. Stagnation. The competition is always innovating. If you don't evolve, you risk becoming obsolete. A company that refuses to update its products or services because they work fine will eventually lose customers to competitors offering better, more modern solutions. Preventing proactive improvement. Sometimes you need to make changes before a problem appears. For example, a company might need to update its cybersecurity measures even if there haven't been any breaches yet. This is a proactive approach that don't fix what's not broken can discourage. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1, NIV. There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. This verse reminds us that there isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. There's a time to maintain and a time to change, and wisdom lies in discerning which season we are in. Finding the balance. The key is to not blindly follow this advice, but to use it as a guide. Ask yourself, is the current solution still the most efficient and effective option available? Are there new technologies or methods that could make things significantly better? Is there a risk of falling behind if we don't make a change? Ultimately, the best approach is to be mindful. Appreciate what works, but also be open to new possibilities. Don't waste time on pointless changes, but don't be afraid to innovate and improve.